As we are approaching 2027 election, things are going totally bad for the people who are supporting William Ruto. Especially those who are coming from Mount Kenya, they are seeing bad things. They are being hated by the very people who loved them some few years and few days ago. Now, the recent person who experienced a bad day is Geoffrey Ruto, the cabinet secretary. This man was booed badly in Mbeere South as he tried to campaign for William Ruto and sing the two-term narrative. He was on a mission. You know, William Ruto has been using him so much recently, and therefore he is replicating or retaliating by seeking votes for him in Mount Kenya, especially Mount Kenya East. So in Mbeere South, as he tried to campaign for William Ruto, the ground grew hostile. They started shouting one term, shouting at him. We have booing or rather shouting or rather heckling. And now that was not even heckling. Ile ilikuwa mbaya. I want you to watch the video of how CS Geoffrey Ruto was almost lynched in Mbeere South. Now, that is a clear indication to the government of Kenya and the people who have interests in politics that once a community hates a certain leader, there is totally nothing that can be done to undo the hatred. So the Mount Kenya have registered already their hatred towards anyone supporting William Ruto and William Ruto himself, because that kind of hatred, that kind of hostility, the people closer to William Ruto are facing. There's high chances that kuenda mbele, these people may even decamp. These people may even realign themselves from and join DCP and be with Rigathi Gachagua, because in the Mount Kenya region, you don't talk about Rigathi Gachagua, you are done with. You don't join DCP, you are done with, because many people are starting to believe in Rigathi Gachagua's new party, DCP, and now they've distanced themselves away from William Ruto's administration. So there are many reasons why what happened in Mbeere South happened. Number one, this man Geoffrey Ruto recently was attacking Rigathi Gachagua. In everything that Rigathi Gachagua said, this man has been attacking him, has been insulting Rigathi Gachagua. He has done that for the longest time. He has done that for the very longest time, insulting Rigathi Gachagua, ule Mkabila, yana agenda, so many things. So the people from Mbeere South, they love their man Rigathi Gachagua so much. So to an extent, they want to make it a collective responsibility that anyone who is closer to William Ruto, anyone asking residents to vote for William Ruto, huyo pia wanaanguka naye. Unajua, when you are being heckled, it gives us a sign that hawa watu wangekupata wakushike, ungeona mambo. Yani, ile kukushautia, it indicates how people hate you, how people don't want you. Reason number two, for the longest time, Geoffrey Ruto has been wanting now to divide the Mount Kenya votes. So he has been saying that Mount Kenya West and Mount Kenya East, they need to be independent. If it's about voting, they shouldn't follow the people of Mount Kenya West. So, this is working against the arithmetic of Rigathi Gachagua. He is planning to consolidate the region, the larger Mount Kenya region. But now, because William Ruto imemuia vigumu kabisa kupanda mulima tena, now he's using Geoffrey Ruto to at least divide these people, because once they are divided, then it will be easier to conquer them. So Ruto has been using this man, Geoffrey Ruto, to divide the Mount Kenya region. And unfortunately, it is not yet divided, because the people believe in unity. The Mount Kenya people believe in unity. They believe in numbers. Number 3, the reason why they booed this man so much, it is because the people are growing with a certain disdain towards William Ruto. People don't really need William Ruto. People don't want anything to do with William Ruto. People are so tired with this regime. People are tired with even Ruto himself. And that is why you see, I told you it is now going to be a collective responsibility. That instead of shouting at William Ruto, and you know you can't, now they are doing it to the people who are allied to President William Ruto. And that's why I told you in some other video I did that penye mefikia, for you to be elected in the larger Mount Kenya region, you must submit to Rigathi Gachagua. If you want to. Because there is a way these people have recollected themselves. They've come together. They've tried so much. Yeah. They've tried so much to cleanse the community. You know, when I talk about cleansing, it means telling people not to support William Ruto. So that calls for a collective punishment to those people who are allied to President William Ruto. And that one is going to happen soon, whereby wanakuangalia, and then they say this guy, huyu alikuwa kwa Ruto. Wanakuangalia, anasema huyu hawezi tusaidia, alikuwa kwa Ruto. Anything to do with UDA is completely not wanted in Mount Kenya region. And again, when you look at how things are happening right now, you see William Ruto is so desperate to make sure he wins the seat. He is very, very desperate. That is why you see he's been planning so many things, but zote zinafika mahali zinakufa. Mipango yote inafika mahali inakufa. I mean, you tell me, why should a person ajitokeza asubuhi ama jioni aseme Mount Kenya iganywe? Yeah, this Ruto does not want good for other people, especially the Mount Kenya region. And they know that if the Mount Kenya comes out to vote, these people vote. Hapa nchini Kenya Wakikuyu wanapiga kura. Wanaipiga vizuri sana than other tribes. And this man Geoffrey Ruku, he has been the face of embarrassment in Kenya. Because you might see him thinking that he's someone who is bright, but wait until he is taken into an interview. Recently, he appeared at an interview in Citizen TV. Sorry, in NTV, not even Citizen TV. In that morning show, they call it Fix the Nation. He was sweating profusely after he was being asked what he thinks about Aden Duale's statement. There's a statement that Aden Duale said that kinda reflected that the Kikuyu people are scavengers, ni kama fisi. So he was being asked to say whether that name can bring problems and Aden Duale should be arrested. Now because he cannot mention that thing on air, itakuwa kwamba ameanza kupinga serikali. That man really fumbled with words. Akaenda kutafuta maneno ikakosa. He really fumbled with words. And now that tells you one thing. That in Mlima Kenya, for you to be there and do your campaigns, if you want peace, then use Rigathi Gachagua. And that is what he wanted. Alikuwa anataka kuwe political broker kama Raila Odinga. Anyway, those are my opinions. You have your opinions too. Write your comment down there in the comment section. I shall be going through each and every comment. If you are new here, consider subscribing, liking and sharing our content. Hit the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new content.